The concept of Immaculate Conception has shaped religious thought for over 2 millennia. But here's what's fascinating: most people completely misunderstand what it actually means. The doctrine isn't about Jesus' birth at all, but rather about his mother Mary's own conception.
That's such an important distinction to make. How did this theological concept develop over time?
Well, the development is quite remarkable. While the belief existed informally for centuries, it wasn't officially proclaimed as Catholic doctrine until 1854 by Pope Pius IX. What's particularly interesting is how it connects to that powerful passage from Isaiah, written in the 8th century BCE, asking, "Can a land be born in one day? Can a nation be brought forth all at once?"
Speaking of artistic representation, I've noticed how this concept has influenced Western art in profound ways.
Oh yes, let me paint you a picture of these incredible works. Artists like Murillo and Velázquez created these stunning depictions of Mary standing on a crescent moon, surrounded by angels. The symbolism is fascinating: the crescent moon representing purity, the blue mantle symbolizing heaven, and a crown of 12 stars referencing the apostles. These images became so iconic that they've influenced art for centuries.
That makes me wonder about how different Christian denominations view this concept today.
That's actually a crucial point. While it's a fundamental doctrine for Catholics, many Protestant denominations don't accept it. The Eastern Orthodox Church, for instance, has a completely different understanding of original sin and thus approaches Mary's conception differently. These theological differences have led to some fascinating discussions about human nature and divine intervention.
The way you describe these theological debates really highlights how complex this topic is. What about its broader cultural impact?
Well, the cultural implications are truly fascinating. The concept has influenced everything from medieval mystery plays to modern literature. It's become this powerful metaphor for perfect beginnings and divine intervention. What's particularly interesting? The way it's shaped how many cultures view motherhood and feminine dignity.
That's exactly what I was thinking about, how these ancient concepts still resonate in modern times.
Right, and here's why that matters. Even in our increasingly secular society, these concepts continue to influence how we think about human nature and potential. The doctrine raises fundamental questions about determinism versus free will, about nature versus nurture, and about the possibility of transformation.
So, how do you see this connecting to broader patterns in religious thought globally?
It's fascinating when you look at the patterns across different faiths. Many world religions have similar concepts of miraculous births and chosen individuals being set apart from birth. The Immaculate Conception fits into this broader pattern while maintaining its unique theological significance. What's particularly interesting is how these ancient concepts continue to illuminate modern human experience.
That comparative perspective really adds depth to our understanding.
You know what's really striking? The way this doctrine speaks to our deepest human desires for redemption and new beginnings. Whether viewed as literal religious truth or meaningful metaphor, it addresses fundamental questions about human potential and divine intervention. Looking ahead, I think its relevance will continue as we grapple with questions of human nature and possibility in an increasingly complex world.
Those implications for the future are profound. Any final thoughts on why this concept has endured?
Well, I think its endurance speaks to how it addresses universal human hopes and questions. The idea that someone could be preserved from universal human conditions has profound implications for how we think about human nature and possibility. In many ways, it's become a lens through which people explore questions of identity, purpose, and potential questions that remain just as relevant today as they were centuries ago.